Okay, so I know we're making a few different things today. Can you tell me what's first and foremost?
Yeah. So if you guys have been following us on Facebook, you know that we've been doing a lot with lobster lately. So I wanted to bring that to you and just kind of do a little cooking demo. We're going to start with fresh lobster nachos.
Ooh.
Yes, yes. And then we're going to take that same incorporation of the same sauce we're making, and we're going to turn that into a hot seared lobster roll. So we're going to do those two things, but when we start, we are going to start with making our homemade Parmesan, garlic Parmesan chips. So we're going to start there.
Homemade. Okay.
Yes, and that starts with Mission brand tortillas. And then what we do, and I'm going to have you do this because you can do this at home. I want you to take this rocker and you're going to cut down, straight down like this until that's cut. Then you're going to come this way, and we're going to cut those into 6 so that we have that for our homemade chips here. Perfect. Almost like little pizza wheels, if you will.
Oh.
Okay, so now we've got some cut up chips here. And you just have to make sure that they're not sticking together before we put them into the pot here. And a couple recommendations here for your oil. One would be sunflower oil. Or a secondary choice would be a peanut oil if you don't have an allergy. You can use different oils, but those are suggested. Just as far as even flow cooking, and then there isn't an oily or greasy taste to these as we get done. So we've got our pot going. One of the things that's huge about these is you want your oil to be within a temperature of 350 to 365 when we start cooking the chips. So if you will, take this and you're going to point it straight in. We're going to get a temperature.
Okay. 397.
Yeah,
okay.
397. So we're a little high, and that's okay. So we're going to take this, just kind of move it around. It helps change the temperature a little bit. So I like to take a decent batch all at once. We put them straight in the pot. And then the thing with these is constant movement. I'm gluten sensitive, as I know a lot of us are plagued with. We could do the same exact thing that we're doing with corn chips or with corn shells, turning them into a homemade corn chip.
Oh, wow.
And the two things that we're going to be adding here is you've got Parmesan. Now, I would love to use fresh Parmesan because everything fresh is best, but in this case, fresh Parmesan does not stick to these chips, so we are going to use a grated Parmesan.
Okay.
This is about the beautiful color that we want to see here. Ooh. Nice and crisp brown.
So pretty.
We want to get that excess oil drained off here. Goes in here.
And they just look so fresh.
Yes. So this is how we're starting our lobster nachos today.
Ooh-wee.
Little Untamed in
for
here.
A treat.
Yes, yes.
Untamed
okay.
indeed.
I'm going to turn that off. And then what we're going to do is I'm just going to move these around just a little bit. I want you to give me a good hit of that spice all over, if you will. Good incorporation in here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, perfect. You're going to do about the same amount of spice here with that. Wonderful. So we've got our chips to start our nachos. Woo! Now, most important, we're going to start working on our lobster. So in here we just have a little bit of unsalted butter. I'm going to start with that. And then while that's just getting heated up, we had it preheated so it won't take long. We're going to move our lobster over. Yes, we love generous lobster at Untamed. And then we're going to start working on our sauce from there. This bad boy right here is our homemade garlic paste that we make in house. A little goes a long way. So this teaspoon here is going to be about equal to the garlic that we'd want to see.
It looks rich.
Yes, it is. It is. We're going to take that and we're going to get that moving around here in this butter. All right, we're going to move that off the heat here. And it's okay that we got a little toasted. We want that. And we're going to put in our lobster now.
Oh my gosh, that smells amazing.
That smells so nice.
You're going to hear me knocking on your door. Come, want to come over for dinner?
So we got that lobster in here. We got our fresh garlic going. We're going to go ahead and turn that heat off now that we got this moved around a bit. We don't want to overcook our lobster. And then now we get to the fun part, the sauce.
Oh.
Yes.
What's in the sauce?
I would like you to take this right here and hold that for me. We're going to start with the white wine.
Oh.
Any white wine is good. I like a good Chardonnay or a Pinot when we're dealing with fresh lobster here. This would be about 2 tablespoons of white wine. Now, what you're holding in your hand is our homemade garlic aioli. And we're going to incorporate, I want you to go around until I tell you to stop. Right inside there for me, darling.
Around.
Yeah. Yeah, give it a good,
really important.
good squeeze. Now next, it's time for us to put in a few of our fun ingredients. This one right here is our sweet pickled red peppers. Nothing spicy about this. I'll have you put about 4 spoons and just right inside here with our lobster. And we'll spread it around. And then what I'd like you to do is incorporate all of these capers as well. Shake those about. We're got about 2 tablespoons of honey mustard going on. 1.5 teaspoons of horseradish sauce. We need to get a little lemon zest going on here. And then we are going to put in half of the juice here, and right in the middle, if you will. Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Got that fresh lemon, we've got our garlic, we've got our sauce. Beautiful. Thank you. We're gonna cook this for about a minute.
Okay. So when you're cooking it, do you just leave it or do you continue to stir?
We're gonna leave it until it bubbles.
Okay.
And then all we're gonna do is kind of push it around for the last few seconds. And then we're gonna turn it off, get it off the heat, turn it off, push it sideways, and it's time to build our nachos.
Oh.
So now that we're getting bubbly here, we're just gonna fold around. We're gonna add some fresh spinach. We're right at that minute mark. I'm gonna take a little fresh grated Parmesan cheese. It's never enough. We're gonna put this on top as well, but there's never enough cheese in our life. All right, we're gonna turn this off, set it off here to the side, and we have, voila, lobster sauce.
Yes!
You did it, you did a great job.
Oh, we did it.
Great job, yes we did. Let's build some nachos.
Okay, let's do it.
We're gonna take our homemade chips here. All right, we're gonna take our chips here, kind of spread them out. This is mozzarella and provolone cheese shredded. You can use any of your favorite whites. I am a big fan of goat cheese, and you can incorporate a little bit of goat cheese in here as well. It's very delicious. And then we're gonna take our lobster sauce here. Ooh. And we're gonna get this folded in right over the top of the nachos.
Oh my gosh, look at the cheese just coming apart.
And this is gonna help melt and incorporate the mozzarella and the provolone cheese on here as well. And to make this beautiful,
it's already gorgeous. Look at the greens and the oranges and the browns.
Isn't that so pretty?
It's so pretty.
So we're gonna take a little extra fresh spinach, and if you'll just kind of incorporate around. Yep. See, even beautiful. I love when it spills out onto the outer plate. And then we'll take a little bit of this fresh Parmesan.
Ooh.
Because like I said, you'd never have enough, and incorporate that in. Maybe just a little bit more over there. And then in the middle, never enough of these delicious sweet peppers. I'll put a little bit right in the middle.
Look at the color on that.
And voila, we have lobster nachos.
This is gorgeous.
Thank you. And now, lobster roll. We're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna turn this grill back on here. And we're going to take our hoagie, and we do have the cheese is already melted here. Ooh. And then we have another one here. We've got a little bit of some amazing garlic butter around the sides here. And we've got our cheese. And then, you want to try to do this, love?
I want to try.
All right.
It's a big task.
All right. So we do want some of the sauce, but we don't want enough. We want enough, but not too much to make it. Again, we don't want to sog up our bun. So I'm going to push some of this off to the side, take from here, and give it a nice filling on both of those. Fill them right on in. Beautiful. Beautiful. So to make this pretty, we're going to do the same thing. Take a little of your fresh spinach. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, what do we want a little bit more of? Fresh Parmesan.
Yes. And this recipe really wasn't difficult at all.
No, very easy. Something you can do at home.